Now that we have our basic seating chart grid built, it is time to upload images and create our clickable seating chart. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to right-click on the section that we need to create the clickable image for. So we're going to right-click and select Properties. And you can see here that we've got an image tab. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to upload our manual section image. So we're going to select manual seating image, and then we're going to hit our upload arrow to allow us to create and upload the section for that area. So we want to make sure that all of our JPEGs are pre-sectioned out and you have them named accordingly. So for this one, we know that this is the floor lower center section. So we're going to select that from our image folder, and we're going to go ahead and select automatically resize. We want the system to automatically resize the image to where it will appear online in a nice, neat format. So you can see here we have our image for the section. That'll be nice and pretty. This is what the customer will see when they click on the section that they're wanting to purchase tickets for, and it'll allow us to click on that image to show what has been sold, what hasn't been sold, etc. So now we're going to click on Add Image Map. This is where we're going to actually create nodes for each seat number and each row. So you can see here we have different node types. For this purpose, I'm actually going to create and use a circle node that represents each of the seats. The next thing I'm going to do is make sure that our seat numbers are auto-advanced after I create each individual node. I do recommend expanding the screen so that way you can see the entire seating chart, but you can see here you can also adjust the size according to your needs. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my mouse to go ahead and start assigning the section seats with the clickable node. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. And you can see I've got number 1. I'm going to go ahead and do 2, 3, 4, etc. Now I know this is a little messy, but we're going to go back and we're going to adjust all of that once we've got the majority of this set. Now I do recommend taking your time with this. So if you need to go ahead and unclick the auto archive so we can go back in and adjust everything, I highly recommend doing that. And I usually also recommend doing one row at a time, hitting OK to save it, and then starting with your next row. I'm going to right click on the seat A because you can see it's slightly off centered. It's a little bit larger than seat 102. So I'm going to click on my edit points. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to create the radius that I really want it to be. And it also allows me to move and adjust where the node appears on the seating chart. So that way when a customer goes online to try to click, when they click on the center of that seat 101, it will register that information. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this and go to seat 102, edit points. We want our radius to be 12. I'm going to go ahead and move this to where it covers the majority of the seat. Edit points. We're going to adjust that to 12, and we're going to move that over seat 103. So now you can see my row A is all uniform. I've got each of those nodes associated. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my B section and do the same thing. So once you have all of your seat sections assigned, you can see we can go in and edit each of these to make them more uniform. So I'm going to go ahead and select C103, right click on it and edit points. We're going to make our radius 12, and then we're going to use our up down arrows to center it in the seat. So once you have everything lined up and uniform, we can go in to this top area here and click on preview. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to test to make sure everything is showing up and is pointed to the correct seat location. If everything looks okay, we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Once you've closed your clickable seating chart area, we're going to go ahead and hit Apply. So once we've created our individual clickable seating sections, now we're going to set up our overhead section map to allow the customer to select the section that they're wanting to purchase. We're going to right click on our template and select properties, and then we're going to go to our images area and go back to our overhead image map. So we're going to click on that and allow us to add image map information. So that what this allows us to do is create and draw out the section areas. So I'm on Polygon. I'm going to go ahead and do Auto Advanced, and we know that the first section that we're going to do is the floor lower center. So we want to hit the Shift key on your keyboard to hold it down, and then use your mouse to click on your first point, and you can see here it just draws the section. Just every time click when you need to add a point into that section. Once you're done, just double click on it and you can see it has that area. Now we're ready to start our lower left. So now we're going to hit the Shift key again and start our point areas. Once you've got all of your sections selected, you can hit OK, and then we're going to hit Apply, and now we're ready to go. Thank you for joining us today. If you need more information, please contact our support team at support@agiletix.com, or you can visit our community at agiletix.com/community.